These informal traders say their businesses are now collapsing as a result of the SASSA paypoint closure. They have been selling fruits, vegetables and other products at the paypoints to make a living. They accuse the agency of closing the paypoints without considering the repercussions of its actions, adding that the move has driven them into poverty and economic hardship while also killing the local economy. Informal Traders Organisation, which is representing hundreds of traders, says it suspects that SASSA officials are colluding with the banks to close paypoints. The organization is alleging that some of the SASSA officials recruit social grant beneficiaries to close their SASSA cards and opt for the bank cards. They say since the closure of the paypoints in 2018, they work at a loss as they have lost their customers. The closure of paypoints has really affected our businesses negatively because we were able to sell our products to elderly people and other social grant recipients. We used to have a few number of employees who were assisting us, but now they lost their job because we also lost the business.
I want the paypoint back because I was supporting my family. Because of I'm selling fruits and veg.
Some elderly people who are social grant recipients have raised concerns about having to travel long distances to receive their grants. They say that they could be robbed of their money when they return.
We are
worried about having to travel far to get our social grant because we don't have banks in this rural area. Again, we are not familiar with the ATMs, and in most cases, we forget our bank pins. Meanwhile, SASSA says over 1,200 paypoints were decommissioned in Limpopo after the post office got a tender to pay the social grants.
We started with the decommissioning of paypoints after 2018 when we contracted support to conduct payment. A mapping of all the paypoints nationally was done, and the paypoints which were at 5-kilometer proximity to the national payment system were actually taken out. In Limpopo, we had about 1,800 paypoints at the time. There are some of the paypoints which have been consistently performing badly, and some we have already decommissioned. Because you would go to a paypoint, you will find 0 or 5 or 10 people. So we gave them 6 months to say, if you are able to engage and make sure that at least at a paypoint we have 100 people plus, we would then come and pay in your own village.
This place used to be one of the SASSA paypoints, but now the elderly people have to travel for over 50 kilometers to access their social grant. They are calling upon the government to intervene and open all the paypoints across the province. I'm Koketšo, Motau. SABC News, Sefating Atok.